Meanwhile, can I just say, Mike Pillow looks like shit. This is not going well. Now, you will recall early on that I was fairly sympathetic to the potential, the possibility that Mike Pillow was a dopey, dough-headed fuck who just got suckered into supporting Trump and was just silly. Like he was just simple, really. And then after we heard him during his deposition, where he was saying lovely things like
"Lumpy pillows, kiss my ass,"
and calling the lawyer, right? That we're like, oh, okay, yeah, he's a dick. Also, he could have recused himself or removed himself as CEO from his company, therefore not causing any damage to MyPillow. Had somebody in his company doing the ads while he ran around and did his other shit, but he didn't. He decided to go all in and use MyPillow to finance Steve Bannon, even though Steve Bannon makes fun of him right to his fucking face all the time. He decided to drag his employees from MyPillow kicking and screaming into this shit. Okay, but this doesn't look good. Here we go. This is Mike Lindell answers how we prevent another steal in 2024 is the title of this one. What do you think? Another Cyberama? Think that's how he's going to do it?
Mike Lindell. Mike, you got a big award. Oh, I saw these videos, President. What happened on Saturday night down in Mar-a-Lago? You're hanging, Mike. You know, we're populist here at the War Room. We know you're populist. My pillow, my store.
What the fuck? He got the Scary Eagle Award from Donald Trump. That's the eagle that scared Donald Trump. This is they do this every year, and they give out an award to everybody at. Sorry if it's loud. I'll bring it down a touch. For those of you who don't know, hold on. Let's see if I can. I'll find. Yeah. It's based on this guy. This is the You're Scarier Than an Eagle Award. Brrr. So it's true, animals can sense evil. So Mike Pillow won the Scary Eagle Award. This is what Donald Trump gives out to people that make him nervous. My pillows came in the mail today, and they're not those pillows. I see. Those aren't pillows. All right.
You're a populist.
Yeah, he melted his fortune down, and that's what's left of it in pennies. They took all that's left of his fortune in pennies, melted it down, and made that statue of the Scary Eagle.
Given the little guy a break by creating a huge platform to compete with the Chinese with was a Temu, the CCP, and Mike doesn't keep your data.
Oh, you mean the My Store thing? Yeah, we have Amazon, fuckwad. And what do you mean doesn't keep your data? Of course he does. And by the way, I think that he's making fun of him. That's another. Look at his face and look at Mike Pillow. He knows he's shitting on him.
But you got a big award down in Mar-a-Lago, and the crowd, that was pretty awfully, sir.
Yeah, they gave me, I was very humbled. It's the Patriot Award for 2024 American Hero by the Trump vets in USA. So I was very humbled. I got to do a good speech and get him.
Yeah, all it cost me was my entire livelihood.
Everybody on board with securing our election platforms, and it was a great response. Everybody's going, the questions afterwards, Steve.
I don't know if there's a light hitting his Adam's apple, or he was just like they were painting nunts at Mar-a-Lago, which I guess they do. That's a big thing, is have your, it's like body painting, but they paint your nunt to look just like Trump's or something. But it's very distracting. I'm sorry.
They kept coming up to me going, are we going to get our election secure in time? And I told them the hope. We've got so many counties now that are committed to paper ballots and counted.
Yes. All of them are counties with less than 140 people in them. But don't let that, I mean, it's really about the land, not the people.
I told them about the Lindell plan to go to lindellplan.com.
Yeah, did they? Oh, you told them about it? You told them about Lindell plan? And that there's a website, and they went to the, and what'd they do when you said go to my website? Did they look at you like, what? Why are you being an ass? We're Mar-a-Lago. I'm here too. Fuck, I paid to be. What the fuck? Go to your website? Fuck are you talking about? And then they grabbed you by the throat and squeezed it like it was elbow skin, and then now you have this thing.
It was a great night. The president came up to me and we talked for a little bit, and he
grabbed you by the mustache.
I'm staying in Mar-a-Lago right now, and we.
Really? Honest to God, I was just about to make a Ramada joke about you being at the Ramada. You're really? That's a Mar-a-Lago room?
Yeah. Hope to see him again.
Oh fuck! Is that a painting? That's not a painting of Mar-a-Lago on the wall of Mar-a-Lago, is it? That's terrible. Oh my God, what place is that? That's our house. Yeah, it was foggy when you came in, so that's it on a good day. We've got a picture of it in every room. You have a picture of the outside of your house in every room of the house. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't it nice? Isn't that good? So that if you ever been inside something and you want to see the outside, I've never felt more like that in my life right now, ma'am. Thank you. Well, I'd really like to see the outside of this building, and then an Uber, and then an airport. I'm going to get milked. I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
This week, and maybe get to a couple of rallies.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing about the Florida rallies is that you don't have to go very far. That's why Trump likes them.
I wanted to, by the way, I'm gonna try to get Wendy Rogers, some of the other people, Forever in Arizona. There was a bill passed and signed on Friday. We're gonna have people explain it, and then some people maybe have issues with it. Other people think it's terrific.
Great. Sounds awesome. So, yeah. Lightning. I thanks for doing that tease. Now I really know what I want to watch. So there's a piece of legislation that passed, and some people like it, and some people don't like it, and some people think it's good, and some people think it's not so good. Really? You don't say. In a democracy. Weird.
So we're going to do that. I think we're going to try to pull it off in the 6 o'clock hour today.
Great, thanks. Super interesting. But my, I gotta say, my intellectual dick is turtling right now. Get on with it.
We're going to get a lot of different opinions on this, and
Jesus Christ. I owe Pat Gray an apology. I never thought anybody could be more boring than that segment.
What's happening going forward?
You do realize you've just confused Mike. I hope you're happy. Look at him. He doesn't know where he is anymore right now. Look at him. He's just happy to be at Mar-a-Lago. He just told you he's going to rallies, and then you bring up legislation that passed that he had nothing to do with, that might be good and might be bad. Look at him. Look at Mike. Look what you've done to Mike. Look what you've done to Mike's face.
We are going to be covering the Senate pretty much nonstop. So 6 o'clock tonight, and we'll get some scheduling, get some good people in here to talk about this. When people ask you, Mike, the focus is, and their big concern is how Trump is everywhere ascendant. You see the math, you see the demographics, you see it's all going our way. How do we stop it from being stolen?
Paper from, yeah. I don't know. People go to lindellmustache.org.
We get to paper ballots hand count. We have a great.
That's right. Yeah. What happens if people have 3 hands, though? That's my worry. You know, that you got to wonder about that. What if somebody has more than one hand? I met a guy like that at a fair. Never play cards against a guy like that. I'll never do it again.
Plan laid out, and we have over 300,000 people in all 50 states, and we're rolling everything.
300,000 people in 50 states. Carry the two. They're all registered to vote. Only half of them are. So some of them are kids, obviously. Try to 0.01% of the electorate.
Through in March, and we're basically approaching every single county in the country again with a new sales pitch.
What? We're going to start from scratch? Fuck me.
Have so many things we've learned in the last 3 years,
and none of them good.
Like I say, we've got over 200 counties committed. We're going
200 counties. That's almost 800 people.
to get more and more and more. They just have questions, and we have all the answers for them.
That's right. That's, and our answer, of course, is go to Lindell, crime plan, election fraud beater.org.
And we want to get to what the RNC put in their resolution,
Absolutely.
which is paper ballots hand counted.
Hand counted by, obviously people with 2 hands or less.
Same day voting, precinct level, and signature required.
Yeah.
And we'll get every county as the best it can be before 2024.
Not every county, but.
And we're going to just put everything we can into it. And you can check it out at lindellplan.com, everybody.
I could. I'm not going to, but I could. You're right. I could. I could do that. I could do that. But I got, cracked this morning.
Check it out. And it really is a great plan, and it's working.
Yeah.
We just had great things come out of New Hampshire, where over 25 towns now are on the ballot in March.
New Hampshire towns, they're huge.
To get rid of the machines, go to paper ballots and count it. And we're going to
Mike, did you mention paper ballots hand counted? No machines?
have all hands on deck for every election.
On what?
Every election leading up, small, big, it doesn't matter.
Kind of does matter. Actually, it does matter. The small ones, not so much, but the big ones definitely matter. I mean, obviously, yeah, just as you go.
Leading up to 2024, we have great examples where we've used our paper ballot hand-counted system in Osage County, Missouri, over a year ago. So we've already used our own system here.
Yes, things have been hand-counted before.
And it worked. Democrats, Republicans counting together, and it got done the same time as the machines with 100% accuracy.
I don't. Wait a minute. How did I miss this? You're trying to tell me? Wait a second. Fantastic. How in the world? I am not Turd Ferguson. Stop it. How did they have a man versus machine and it was a tie? I gotta say, yes. And what's the system of hand counting? Start at the thumb, end at the other thumb? No feet. Shit.
So we have all the answers for these county clerks and these.
Yeah, you do.
That are in charge of our elections. Most counties in this country.
By the way, for the record, stop for a second. Pause for a second. Let me go back to. Let's just stop for a second and understand that system of hand counting started at one thumb and ended the other. That's some hot shit. That just came out of my face without even thinking, and I'm so happy that there's moments when you're improvising and something comes out of your face and you're like, what? This is why characters are so good, because they think in ways you can't possibly. I could never be that dumb. Okay, all right. Anyway, sorry. Back to where we. Start at one thumb and stop at the other. Oh shit. I'm fine. Oh God.
country, you can go from the county up. There's very few states where it's Secretary of State down. So
you think?
We're working hard in every single state and county. And
yeah. Working hard. You know, the poor man's working smart.
And we're not.
I think you are dumb, actually. If I heard you right just then. Oops. Hello. Turn up my mustache. All right, here we go.
We're going to have this election secure and going forward.
Yep.
For our country. This saves our country, everybody. It really.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. It does save our country. Yeah, it does. It saves our country. Yeah, I mean, if that's your idea of a good time,
It does.
Mike, so the Congressman Miller sent a letter to CBS saying she didn't think it was appropriate to have a Chinese Communist Party apparatus, advertising on the Super Bowl.
he's talking about the Temu ad.
She got blown off. That was Temu, which is a total CCP company. Remember, this is information warfare. This is what TikTok is doing. Now they have Temu. They want.
It's not the same thing. Temu is just them trying to offload a bunch of shit that they have because they can't sell through Alibaba because people are onto it and they're just trying to dump shit. Hey, Gonzo.
To get all your information. Walk me through. I got to bounce, but walk me through quickly my store.
Yeah.
No. I'm not in a fucking 6-minute and 43-second clip. I'm not going to let you stop at 4:39 and sell shit right after shitting on Temu. By the way, just for the record, everybody, don't use Temu. Do not. You're welcome. If you're going to buy something, go get Alibaba or AliExpress. You're going to buy something from China, do it that way because it costs them more. Now, the interesting thing is, I just saw this story. Let me see if I can find this. Is it... see if this comes up. This was pretty hilarious. This I got. Okay, so Temu is one of the ways that China's basically getting rid of stock. They're just trying to dump shit that they have no orders for. Check this out. This is I enjoy this. Why is Temu so cheap? It's losing billions. That's why. The Chinese retailer shop like a billionaire strategy is proving popular but expensive. How long can it go on? If you're still wondering if Temu is legit or not, then a new report shedding light on its rock bottom prices and overall financial health is something you'll want to read. Despite smashing its U.S. sales targets, the company's bottom line suggests it's set to end the year $3.56 billion in the red, meaning the real reason Temu is so cheap is because it's losing money. Since entering the U.S. market, Temu's minuscule price tags and promise of free delivery propelled it to the top of the U.S. App Store. However, it's uncertain whether the company's loss leader strategy will secure its success outside of China in the long run, especially as criticisms over its product quality and data collection practices continue to mount. Here's what the latest figures reveal about why Temu is so cheap. Temu loses $30 on every $9 sale. Just for the record. And that's with the fact that China still has developing country status trade-wise with the United States. And yes, and they are scooping up your data. Nothing is safe. There is no firewall between Temu and Temu equals modern slavery. Yes, that too. There is no firewall between your data and the Chinese government. None. Just for the record. So, Temu! Yeah, Temu! That would be funny. Just do the Temu ads, but use the Timmy thing from South Park. Temu! How new findings reveal that sky-high sales numbers aren't necessarily translating into profits for the e-commerce retailer. Wealth management firm Sanford C. Bernstein estimates that while Temu made around $13 billion globally this year, it may still be incurring a loss of $3.65 billion. If Bernstein's estimates are correct, there's no denying these are massive losses. However, the researchers also point out that the company's losses may shrink to $1.9 billion by 2025 if the app keeps hitting targets. By 2025, they'll only lose $2 billion next year. Temu's revenue figures are also on track to double the predictions made by the retailer in January. So how exactly did the Chinese app do? Okay, meteoric rise because of cheap shit. There is top app for most of 2023. It just hit number 1 and stayed there. They bought a bunch of it also. Temu's cheap prices are also cost consumers. Unfortunately, it's average consumers looking for bargain clothes. Home essentials are losing out. Yeah, because they're fucking they're selling you shit. It's shit. Shit. This shit isn't worth shit. Anybody caught on the street with this shit would get killed. So just for the record, yeah, do not just stay away from Temu. Buy real shit. You don't need more plastic garbage that's going to break quickly. There's plenty of that already here. And don't use TikTok. I think I almost made our dear friend Tara Dublin recognize the dangers of TikTok this morning. I got close, but I'm not there yet. Ta-da!